Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another stream of Kerbal Space Program. Today, I am going to be landing on the Mun and getting ready for our Eve mission. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. It's a nice evening. Mission control. Just checking everything over here. Nope. Okay. Let's check our rockets in orbit currently. We have Minmus Visitor, which is orbiting Minmus. When we'll break orbit and send her home. Minmus Visitor 2, which is orbiting Mun, which we are going to land on the Mun. Okay, checking my equipment. Let's do that. Twitter. Just double check something. Yep. Okay. Well, we are just got to fix up my controls. Give me a split second to do that. Right. Where is? Yep. Just got to enable my controls on my joystick. That's the joystick. There. And load throttle controls there. Now if I go back into here. Excellent. Everything is coming up as it should. Right. Now, let's see what we can do about getting this guy onto the surface safely and then off of the surface. So if we look at where we have left, so we've got two in this one. We've got a lander there. So let's add a maneuver like that. Like that. Which will take us down onto this lower one. Be slightly above that. Okay. So the idea is we fly over, we change our direction, then we are directly over that, we stop and we drop. So save the game. Let's move ourselves into position. Right. We'll extend the gear. And we'll fast forward till we are in position. So it's just half a minute before we are able to make our burn for re-entry. Well, not re-entry, but landing. That's nice and scenic. Oh, very pretty. Yeah, that's super pretty. Let's get that for a thumbnail. Okay. 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Just a little adjustment. Just nudging ourselves. Right. Here's nice maneuver. There we go. So we are on a re-entry path now, or a landing path. And that's nice. Of course, things have moved around somewhat. Should have taken that into account. But we are still going above here, which is fine. Another save. So retrograde surface. Let's fast forward to this point. Take us over that spot. Now we can kill our velocity as we are coming in. There we go. And as we are landing, we'll be turning ourselves up as gravity takes more of a factor, we hope, unless our drives are not strong enough to hold our descent, and then we'll come smashing into the planet, which is not what I want. Okay. $20 Ks, 19 Ks, 18 Ks, 17, 16, we might actually have to ditch the nuclear engines and switch to the chemical rockets because they've got a better thrust to weight ratio. Hold on. Okay, it looks like $12. Looks like we're gonna 9 Ks up. We are dropping below 100 meters a second. This is good. $70, 68. Okay. We are coming in to more of a hover. Okay, I'm just going to right. We have killed residual velocity. This is a really good spot. Save game. I'm going to drop the nuclear engines now. I said I'm going to drop the nuclear engines. Right. Low pressure data, that's not worth it. It's while in space. Okay. 3 kilometers up. $2.5. Let's do a nice safety burn. Actually, it's going to be a when I say safe. That was a bit too much. Load save. If we get back up to, say, 50 meters a second. Retrograde. Just going to burn the last of the fuel out of the nuclear engine this time. Might as well use that to okay, 5, 4. Let's get ourselves safe. Three kilometers up. Down to 10 seconds. Meters a second fall rate. 20. Okay. Right. Just keeping an eye on all our stats and okay. Let's bring ourselves safely down to about that. Oh, that was not what we wanted. We just went straight hover there. Coming down 20 meters, want to be lower than that. 1.2 kilometers, 30 meters a second. 900 meters. 7. Taking us down to 20 meters a second. 19, 14, 10, 9, 200 meters a second. Descending at just smoothly descend. Calmly, just a little bit more. Just to take the edge off. 4 meters a second descent. Meter a second. Five. Just keep ourselves descending nice and smoothly. Oh. Okay. Just get ourselves up onto all 3 legs. Okay, we are good. Landing successful. Main engine shut down. Let's get a crew report. Experiment. Now, EVA. Down onto the surface. Plant our flag. Should update my flag. Okay. All support. Yep. Theory is give me a lot of support as a streamer, so I think she gets. Oh, forgot to do that. Well, let's take a sample. Keep that. EVA report. Keep that. Switch that on. That's weird. Why can't we go up? Right, this is weird. Let's go like that. Forward. Why is Jeb's... Normally that could just lift us off of the... And it's cutting out weirdly. Okay, jump. Go forward. Oops. Don't like this. Don't like controls when they... Okay. Turn around, face that way. So, grab it. Board. Lock temperature. Keep that. Log pressure. Keep that. observe the mystery goo. Keep that. Okay. EVA. Drop off. Drop off. Now we collect everything. Take data. Take data. And let's get around this corner a bit. Collect data. Remove that. Okay. Right. Let's try this again. Oopsie daisy. That's better. Line ourselves up nice and the hatch. Go down a bit. Board. Right. Save the game. Like that. And after we... so now we are going to keep an eye on this. And launch ourselves back into orbit. So, activate the main engine. Power ourselves up. Ourselves like that. And climb out of this crater towards making a stable orbit. So I'm going to say when we get about periapsis of 10 kilometers, we'll kill the climb and make for a circularization. Actually, let's say 20 kilometers, just to be safe. Right. Here we go. Maneuver. Right. So, point our way into the maneuver node. Keep our eye on the burn timer. Just make sure we've got the fuel set there so we know when to ditch the landing legs. And we are now climbing out of Mun to a Mun orbit. Right. Just, can we actually... Yep, we can physics warp here. So we can come in to a little faster. 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Right, now we are circularizing around the Mun. That's nice. Our periapsis is increasing. That's exactly what we want. Burn is nice and steady. Everything is nominal. We have still fuel in this stage. Okay. Right. That tells us the orbit is now no longer there. And adjust a slight bit. There we go. Now have a stable, almost circular orbit. Okay, let's go for the re-entry plotting. I'm pretty sure that don't want that happen. Kill that. So 100 meters. Just change the timing slightly. There we go. Reduce that. 15, that's too deep. 46, that's perfect. That will be in 2 hours' time. Okay. Let's add that to our alarm clock. So that's in 2 hours' time. We can get on that might be a little more interesting than we want. Okay. Check this. Plant flag, contract complete. And we get 114k out of that. Excellent. Let's go back to the Space Center. Go to our tracking station. off tracking those. And all we want right now is to track our spacecraft. So this one. Let's get you on a return flight as well. Ah, okay. Transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the Mun. Yep, we will do that very shortly when this thing gets landed. So, you this way. Add a maneuver. No, we don't want that. I don't want to escape. That's better. Break you down to re-entry town. 13. Oh. 6. Right. Just keep adjusting our thing. Ah, that's perfect. So just a little bit more. 45. That's a good number. Start burn in 1 hour. Yep, so it's 2 hours for the next one. Right, cool. Excellent. Right, here we go. Getting ourselves so create a launch maneuver. Yep, those two are nicely separated. So walk to the next one. Delete and close. Get on to here. Still on the atomics. Yeah. Okay. So 14, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. keep an eye on this. And kill it when it gets down to 40k. Yeah. Perfect. Kill that. Now, I'll be coming around like that and then like that, so let's put a maneuver node there for doing absolutely nothing. We'll create alarm on that next maneuver node. That will be our before re-entry maneuver node. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break to exercise my legs. And we are back. So let's warp to our next mission, which will be getting Jeb back. Jump to vessel. Delete clear. Let's echo ourselves. Keep an eye on the fuel. Right. Perfect. Another burn to escape. Nine, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. And again, we're going to keep an eye on our periapsis. We want to make sure that it comes around 45 meters, 45 kilometers. There we go. All that. Don't care about this encounter there, because we'll never make it back. So if we add a new maneuver here, and that's another great alarm. Maneuver the alarm. Cool. And our maneuvers are nicely staged out. So walk to our next one. Oh. Delete and close. Did we... We did this classic skip through. Yeah, it sometimes does that, and I really don't like how it does that. Okay, 6 days to that one. So we can just go warp here. Get ourselves retrograde. As we come in closer. Yep, excellent. So we're going for the re-entry. We can now ditch those. And ditch that. All those space parts. Detonate in the distance. Coming into re-entry now. Nice bit of compression heating. Holding about 2 Gs. On this lander module. 2 kilometers per second and falling in speed. Blader is doing its job quite well. kilometers per second. Let's check our location. Nowhere particularly thrilling. Actually, take that back. That's the spaceport. So we will be coming in quite close to, I think, just over the mountain that is behind the spaceport. So let's ditch the ablator. And arm the chutes. Here we go. In under chutes. Let ourselves ease up. The concern is we might end up landing on something that's really steep and rolling down the hill. Which is why, as soon as we are pointing directly down, I'm going to switch on the stability assistance again, which will protect us from rolling a bit. 5 kilometers up, 4 kilometers up, 4.5, 3, yep. Stability assistance back on. Basically the idea here is that we won't roll when we land, because stability assistance will attempt to counteract that. Fortunately, this craft is very ball-like. It does have a tendency to there goes the last of the ablator. So let's just fast forward ourselves down to the surface. Okay. There we go. Nice 4 meters a second. No need to worry, Jeb. You have been through a lot worse than this landing. Actually, EVA. Take a surface sample here. Cover vessel. Survivors flight. Some money from the parachute. No XP gain, that's fine. Back to the tracking station. Minimus Versita 2. Fly that. So we're going to recover this one as well. So, recover the vessel. We should get a lot of science out of this one because we've got the sample and the surface data. So let's have a look. So, yeah. Crew report, EVA report, surface sample, temperature, atmospheric pressure, mystery goo, recovery of a vessel. Excellent. And done. Let's go into the science and technology. Now, what we were building towards. We can't unlock scanning tools, but I bet those are heaps useful for tech. Unmanned tech, I do love myself an unmanned tech, so that's the more advanced drones. Electronics, that will give us more science. Magnometer. Seismics. And high power electronics will give us more photonic banks. I am tempted to go for more science, since that will get us more science basically. Okay, just checking more and more. Yeah, I am thinking we are going for more scientific equipment. Excellent. Contract complete. Got experimental from the MUN, so that gives us 3 extra points of science, which is not enough. And 7 rep, that's great. Mission control. Yeah, we're gonna pick that. Another planet. Come on. Okay. This is interesting, but I won't pick it up right now. Let's check our other missions. So we've completed that one. So landed test. Okay. Landed test missions are quite easy. That's the stay put Nick, isn't it? Yep. Cool. Then a fuel tank. Engine, where is this Werner thing? Werner, say 4. Let's just double check this thing. It is it's powered by liquid fuel. Okay, propellant. Go for the structural. Coupling. Payload. Structural. Drop you right down. Those two. There. Launch you. Right. Release. Activate. Contract complete. Excellent. Cover vessel. Almost full price. Let's see what's next. Next. So. Our next mission. It's not this guy's travel itinerary. Let's load up ourselves our space taxi. Right, where is our space taxi? Right. What we are going to do Not entirely sure why these didn't fire off correctly, but we'll find out later. Is we're going to save that. Okay, variant the into where's our sub-assemblies? Gonna take the entire thing. Save it as a sub-assembly. Now we can open. Don't save that. Now, where do we have our probe that we were sending to I just think we stuck it on top of it. So let's build our probe. So new, don't save. Let's build our probe. Okay. Why is this better? Okay. So 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸. So it's got the reaction wheel. This has a less good reaction wheel and has the smarter brains. That's why it's better. Okay. So bring you up in there. Oh, we've got two of these. Alright, so let's stick on it. So you'll be going to Juna. Power. Next thing up. Stick one of those on there. Go for scientific equipment. So can't... How does that affect our... Ah, excellent. Doesn't affect our center of mass. Activate a boom. Why aren't you locking onto anything? Oh, you are. You're not locking onto that quite nicely. Goo container. Right. I don't like that thing. Let's get... That's too thick. That's even thicker. Second or throw. Why isn't there just a small bit of roundness? That we can use to attach things to. No. If I can use... No, that's too big. That's better. Okay, more science. I like putting the science on as pairs so that they balance. Right, so that. Accelerometers. Those are all there. Finally, Science Junior, which is bigger than all of them. I'm going to see Science Junior on the bottom. And on the top. Okay. simple dipole antenna in the middle. Okay. So this will be our probe. We'll stick a docking port on the bottom of it. Stabilizer. Coupling. Docking port. There we go. Stick a tank at the top here. Fuel tanks. Don't like how it keeps clipping. It's a pain. Get you there. That's better. Right. So with all this equipment, this is our Eve probe. Let's just make sure that we've got that. We'll set up our action groups. So this one, put it on custom 1, total solar panels. Computer on. Transmit data. So here, run report, log temperature, log seismic, log pressure, and conduct experiments. Okay. So 1 equals solar, 2 equals transmit, 3 equals science. Go back to build. Go back to our sub-assemblies. We look at the taxi. go. Merge you there. Delete the fairing. Build the fairing again. Keep building it up. Close you out. Right. Let's just check on our... Yep. Thruster weight is perfectly fine. Just double check that we are set for Kerbal. Yep. Bring you down slightly. Just the one. Structural. Get an arm post here. Let's check on our clocks. Although time doesn't exist in here. Yep, we can launch this guy. Off of the launch pad. Let's check the staging. Okay, so this is the sure that this is splitting off at the same right time. Okay. Save that. Sets for launch. Ah. We are having connection issues, it looks like. Even though Stream Health is saying we've got no data. And it flicks to excellent connection. So I'm thinking does we I'm just going to check there is something wrong. I'm not sure what is going on, but things keep dropping out. And I can see that my connection is actually horribly lagged. So I'm going to end the stream right here. And then we will pick this up on our next Kerbal Space Program stream. So, there we go. Thank you for everybody who dropped in and paid me a brief visit. I would have much preferred you to stay around, but that's fine as well. Thank you for everybody who is watching in the archives. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you later. And if you have been watching, thank you very much.